Today we're loading up the toys for Labor Day camping this weekend. We've got a bunch of new trucks, boats, and even some helicopters. So the game plan is we're going to load everything up onto the barge, the onboard ferry. We're going to head across the ocean to a private island. We've got a giant mansion out there. We're going to go ahead and set up base there. We're going to go off-roading. We're going to go boating. We've even got a Lamborghini loaded up, so we're going to go racing too. But let's run you through the setup before we load everything onto the ferry. It should all fit. We've got a lot of stuff here. First thing up is we got a Ford F350. Check this thing out. It's lifted. It's got the custom American flag on the side. This is pretty sweet too for Labor Day. We've got the Summit camper. We've got the new Shelby 775 F150. This thing is insanely high horsepower and it sounds amazing. So we'll start it up. And we've got so much horsepower, we're towing a 40,000 pound boat. And finally, we've got the helicopter, the Buzzard. So we're going to load them all up. Let's go ahead and start with the camper. But this thing is going to be pretty sweet to start up. All right. So how we did this last time for 4th of July is we had to get the camper positioned all the way far left of the barge. That way we can fit the boat on and strap everything down so it doesn't fall off. So if as long as we keep it to the left, we'll be able to get everything onto the barge, no problem. And it's really going to get sketchy when we have to land the helicopter on top of this thing. That's going to be a tricky mission, but we'll get it done. All right, we got the camper, the Lamborghini on the barge here. So now we're going to head back. We're going to grab the new Shelby truck. Now I'm going to turn up the volume because this thing sounds insane. Like I said, I can't stop talking about it. So let's jump in and fire it up. It's a cold start. Yeah, let's rev it up here. There we go. Listen to that thing. All V8 Shelby 775 horsepower. All right. I think we're ready to load up here. This thing is insane. Nice interior. They took this F-150 and just multiplied the speed on this thing. It's insane. On the back of the boat, too, we've got a little dirt bike, and we've also got a jet ski in the front, too. So that's going to be cool. We'll have a couple of power sports vehicles to play around with at the island. Let's load this thing onto the barge. It should fit about perfectly. We're going to steer immediately to the right as soon as we clear that camper. There we go. Oh, no. The Shelby's hopping some wheelies, boys. All right, here we go. We're going to take an immediate right turn. We might have to move the camper. I think we're going to have to. All right, I think we'll make it on the ferry now. We move the camper over. Jeez, that's a tight fit, boys. Look at that. That's like not even an inch on both sides, too. Check that out. All right, and now we're clear to go to the right. And right there should be perfect. Oh, it was fun driving the Shelby. We're going to rip this thing on the island, too, full speed. We got a lot of stuff planned today. The last thing we got to load up is our helicopter so we can explore the island and check everything out. So let's jump in, fire it up. We're going to get lifted up into the air and then find somewhere to land it on that barge. We should have a spot, but we'll think about it once we get there. All right, boys, we're fired up here. There we go. We need to find a spot to land this thing. It is quick and quiet. You can barely hear this thing running. Time to find a spot to land this thing. Let's see. I think the best spot is on top of the camper. This Buzzard helicopter is not the largest helicopter, so it should fit just about perfectly sideways, just like this. There we go. Successful landing. Now that we got everything loaded up, guys, we're going to strap down the boat and everything on the barge. That way it doesn't move when we're en route to the island. As you guys see, we've got the boat strapped to the hardtop. That'll keep it from sliding. And now we need to get the trailer secured as well. So we'll find the point right about there. That should be good. That'll strap the jet ski down too. I think we got one more spot right there. That should be perfect. Let's go ahead. We're going to lift the gate here. We got a hydraulic button and we'll be heading out. There I am in command of this vessel. Let's go ahead. We're going to raise the barge. Front lift gate. There we go. I think we're all clear. So we can back out of the channel and officially head towards the island. So we don't have too far to go, guys. This thing cruises at 35 miles per hour, which is why we purchased this thing. We'll be there in probably 15 minutes or so. And you're probably wondering why we loaded the boat onto a trailer. Oh, I just hit the marker and not just drove the boat across the ocean. And the reason is we get to save fuel and also get to trailer it around the island and haul it out of the water to keep the bottom clean. That's one thing you want to do on a boat because it keeps it going faster. Let's get this thing swung around. This is the most difficult thing to ever drive. All right, now that we're swung around, we're going to head towards the island, boys. Check it out. Get GPS navigation over on our right. How much fuel we got? We got enough fuel, and then our speed, we should be cruising about 43. We're doing about 42 right now, so we can probably kick it up a little bit more. There we go. Come on, 43. There we go. All right, I'm seeing good speeds now, so we're moving. The island's right over there, about 10-mile run. We're going to go ahead and unload on the east side of the island. North side is all the way on the north. We're heading northeast right now. We won't be there in too long. We're going to unload. We're going to take some of the stuff to the house, and then some of it's going to stay down by the water, which is obviously the boat, the jet ski, the Shelby truck, The helicopter we'll use to explore. Lots of cool stuff to do today, guys. We got a lot of stuff planned. We're actually cruising at, let's see. No way, 60 miles an hour on this thing? We are moving. I think it's probably because we've been burning fuel, making us lighter. I don't know. We're moving fast though, boys. We'll be there in probably 5 minutes. We're coming around the south end of the island. Like I said, the east end is where we're going to go to unload everything, and then it's going to be a lot of fun. The fun's going to start there. This is the boring part, but it's definitely going to become a lot more fun in a matter of minutes here.
Peachtree Island. This is the ferry on board, 42188 call sign. We're going to be approaching your island. We're going to be docking on your east end, over.
Roger that. We'll be there very shortly to assist you.
Copy that. We shouldn't have any assistance. Just letting you know we're approaching the island, over.
Roger that. Have a good time.
Thank you very much. Standing by, channel 34, over.
All right, boys, we've arrived at the island. We do have to radio in to let them know we're going to be staying on the island. They need to know all vessels ingoing and outgoing just for safety reasons. We need to find a spot to unload. The nice thing about this barge is it's pretty easy to unload. I think we can probably pull right up to the beach and it'll be very, very easy. So let's try and get this thing swinging around. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of weight on here, so it's going to be a little tricky. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to unload the helicopter. We're going to take that and just go ahead and land it by the house. As you can see, the house up on the hillside, that's our house we'll be staying at. And then we're going to back the boat off, the camper off, and the Lamborghini. So we're approaching here. Let's go ahead, drop down the front lift gate, and we should be good to unload. That's a nice thing. It's not your traditional boat. You can unload just like that. Alrighty, let's get all the straps undone. We got giant straps on this thing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're done. All right, helicopter first. Here we go. Start up the blades. Okay, we should be good. And let's go ahead and lift off. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, there we go. We got it. We were getting a little sideways there on the camper, but we're gonna load this thing. We're gonna go ahead and land it kind of by the guest house, or is that the garage? I think that's the garage. We rented this house just for the weekend, so right about there should be good. All right, helicopter's back. Next up is our boat, and you know what that means. We get to start up the Shelby truck. Here we go, boys. Let's fire it up. Oh yeah, this thing sounds good. Rev it. There we go. All right, that's the complimentary rev for you. Now let's back off the barge here. Looks pretty good. I don't think we're going to hit anything. Oh, it's close on that side. Close on that side. Straight back, boys. Give it a beans. Oh, no. A little too much power, I'd say. Let's back straight off here. All right, good thing we got a lot of power in the Shelby truck. We're going to back it up the hill. There we go. Oh, watch out. Oh, jeez. Did we hit in the back? Nope. Okay, we're good. We're going to go ahead and back it down the other side of the ramp so we can unload this thing into the water. And then we'll be done unloading all of our boats and everything. We already got the jet ski in the water. Let's pull the dirt bike off the back and then we'll be ready for launch. Oh, I think the dirt bike. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Dirt bike's unloaded. Next up is the boat. This boat launch is a little steep, so we need to make sure that we line it up just about perfectly. There can't be any room for air, so right there should be good. As you can see, the boat launch is not long enough for this boat. This boat is gigantic. 53 feet long, probably about 60 feet overall. With this truck, it's like 70, maybe 75, so that's insane. Okay, right there is as far as we can go. I'm actually going to turn the truck off because the exhaust is under the water right now, so we don't want to have any water in there. Let's jump onto the boat. There we go. We should be good to back it off. Let's go drop the motors in. All right, looks good right about there. Perfect. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to raise up our antennas on the boat. We need that for all radio communications and then also for our GPS. Now that we got that, we're good. We're going to swing it around the other side of the dock. What do you guys think of the color theme? We got the little bit of red on the bottom. We got the white and the blue, so it's a good color combo for the Labor Day weekend. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I like the dark blue. Last time we went with light blue. A little bit of a change up here, so okay. A little shallow right there. Let's go ahead and pull forward, get the engines out of the water, and we got the boat docked up. We'll take it for a spin later. Let's get the truck pulled out. My favorite part. There we go. And we're out of there. Let's pull the trailer out just like that. Perfect. I think we're going to get it parked up over here. We got a little spot, a little lookout point, so we'll park up everything right over here. Perfect. We got everything unloaded just about. We got to get the camper and the Lambo. We're going to put the camper over at the lookout point, and then the Lambo will go up to the house. We'll go check that out next. Straight back. Looks good. We're going to have to crank it as soon as we get off the barge here. Just like that. Okay, it should be pretty much good. Look at that. It's perfect. Now that we got traction, we'll swing it up the hill. We'll go park it at the lookout point. Look at that, boys. We got a lot of power in these trucks today. Let's back it up. It's going to be perfectly positioned. Okay, hold on. You watch these maneuvering skills. Swing through right here without hitting the trailer. Oh, that was sweet. All right, we got the truck and the camper. Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get the Lamborghini unloaded and go check out the house. This is the Lamborghini Sean. I think that's how you pronounce it. S-I-A-N. It's pretty fast, too. It's the Roadster Edition. We're going to get it on the road. We actually have to go around the block to get up to the hill there. Check this out. See if we can get going full speed. Go ahead, shift right there. Perfect. And shift. Ooh, this thing flies, boys. Oh, I think this is our turn right here. Swing up the hill just like that. Perfect. Supercar approved and everything. And then we got the second road. This is the road that leads to all the houses and everything. And people are going to be building a lot more houses over here. So the house is up on the left, boys. Here we go. Oh, coming in hot. Oh, jeez. They even got a garage for us. Nice. Oh, I just took out the garage. All right. We'll leave it in the driveway right there. So this is the house we rented for the weekend. It's pretty sweet. It's got a giant kitchen, so we can do all the cooking in the world on this island and then check out the view. This is probably my favorite part, with the pool looking over the ocean. That's pretty sweet. Check this out. We can open up the pool. You get to keep the whole pool clean. You got a nice cover over it. And then check out the view. We got a picture perfect view. We got a boat down there. We got a barge there. All of our toys. The helicopter. We're going to have a pretty fun weekend. I think it's about time we get the fun started. I think we start testing out the vehicles. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump in the Shelby truck. That's still my favorite, but we haven't really got to drive it. We just been unloading it and loading it up. We're going to jump in that thing, disconnect it from the trailer, and go check out the off-road course, because we're going to take the dirt bike with us, hit some off-roading. There we go. Fire it up. We'll get the back opened up. We'll load the dirt bike in, and then we'll be heading over to the off-road course. All right, let's open up the tailgate here, right there, and then the cover, and then we can load this thing in the back, just like so. It should fit about perfectly if we put it in backwards, because the cover only goes up so far, so right about there should be okay. We can actually lay it like this. We'll just make sure to stand it up so that the oil goes back to normal before we start it up. Right about there should be good. All right, boys, the Shelby's moving now. Check out that trailer hitch, too. We had a pretty good reinforced trailer hitch in order to tow that boat, because that boat's 40,000 pounds on an F-150, so we needed a good frame, too. This thing is flying right now, boys. Jeez. This is more of a race truck than it is a pickup truck, but anyhow, we should find the road to go up to our off-road course. We're going to go hit some jumps before we go boating later today. There it is. There's our turn. Right up here is the spot. Check it out. So we'll unload the dirt bike. We'll hit some jumps today. This will be part 1 of 3 of the fun things we're going to do today. The other 2 is going to be stage 2, which is boating, and stage 3, which is going to be flying around in the helicopter. So we got a lot more fun stuff to do today. Let's open up the back, get the dirt bike out. We got the Yamaha YZ250, boys, but safety first. Let's put the helmet on. There we go. The helmet makes me look cool as well. It's a win-win. Here we go, boys. Let's jump over the first jump. We get paid to jump. That's right. We get paid $5 every jump we clear. Now, if we miss a jump, we lose money. So it's kind of, you got to be perfect with your jumping skills here. Look at that. Oh, you got to land it perfectly. There we go. That was pretty sweet, boys. So there's lots of jumps to hit. Lots of them take you about 45 feet in the air. And then there's also a couple of little trail courses that you can test out to see what the off-roading capabilities are. So here we go. Hit it. Oh, we're pretty good at this. Let's test out the log jump over here. I think we got to get some speed for this. There we go. Oh, it's bumpy. There we go. Send it, boys. Now here comes the rocks. A little bit trickier. 1, 2. It's kind of like a bunny hop. Fly by the Shelby, and let's hit the next jump. We'll do a few more, and then we'll head back to base to jump in the boat. Here we go. Let's hit the back side of the jump. Oh, no. This isn't going to go good. We didn't get paid for that one, boys, but let's do a couple more jumps, and we'll be heading back. Here we go. Send it. Oh, that's the biggest jump yet. We cleared that. That was insane. All right, here we go. Last jump, boys. Let's wind up for it. Hit it straight. We got max speed here. Jeez, that was a good one. That was the best one yet. Good one to end on. So let's load it up into the Shelby. We'll be heading out of here. And we're on our way. That was pretty fun. A little bit of off-roading. We got to do a mix of everything. For everyone that likes boating, camping, we got to do everything today. As it's Labor Day weekend, boys. So let's head on back. We're actually going to go jump in the boat. And then, as you know, we're going to go test out the helicopter and explore the island. I'll see you guys back at the base camp. Oh, geez, boys. We are flying in this thing. We're doing 130. Fly by. There we go. Oh, my gosh. That was sweet. We opened up the Shelby with downshift. This thing sounds insane. Let's go ahead. We're going to park right here for now, and then we'll go jump in the boat. But anyhow, pretty fun with the Shelby. We got to test it out a little bit more. Great truck. So, all right, let's go jump in the 53 Sueños. We're going to go explore a little bit. I know there's a cargo ship out there, which I don't think we're going to be able to get to, but there's a couple of other cool stuff we can go explore. And there it is, sitting at the dock, looking good too, boys. I love the color combo on this. Let's jump on, fire it up. All right, motors down. We should be ready to roll here. We got the camera on the top, radar spinning. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we can pull away from the dock without hitting it. And we're off, boys. So I think we're going to go swing by that cargo plane out there. It's an abandoned cargo plane. Someone uses it as an island now, and they actually live on it. So I think it actually might be abandoned, but someone did live on it. It's kind of a crazy story. The plane crash landed there, and then it kind of got washed up onto a sandbar, which it's currently sitting on. So that's why it's above the water right now. Somebody lived there for like 15 years. They had a little boat they would bring into shore to the island, and they would just eat off coconuts and I think bananas. I think there's a banana tree on the island, and that's how they survived. Check it out. Now they got it propped up on some wood logs, and there's like a raft over there. There's some trees growing off the side of the thing. All right, pretty interesting. Look at the size of the plane, though. Pretty big plane, I do have to say, back in the day. We got a cargo ship out there, which I don't think we're going to be able to catch, but we can try. Let's go about 70 miles an hour. We're going to raise up our trim, make us go a little bit faster, and we are flying right now, boys. Check this out. Pretty good view. Wait a minute. I see other boats. There's more people over there. What is this called? The Smokers? Some sort of barbecue joint or something on the island? Let's go check it out. I don't know what's going on, but there's a boat moving right there. Looks like a Coast Guard boat or something. There's a couple of different boats around here. Let's go check it out. Oh, containers. Uh-oh. Maybe they got a stolen vehicle and a bunch of other stolen money in these containers. I don't know. I've never seen this before. Is this an abandoned ship? I think this is an abandoned freighter or something, an old freighter. Let's go explore the island. There's a couple of boats driving around. There's another container ship out there. They're actually a real one in use right now. So let's go check this out. This is pretty interesting. All right, we're swinging in. I think this is like a whole marina. Jeez, check this out, boys. They got a full entire shipping facility out here. This is pretty sweet. United Metals, same day cash. You're selling metal or something. Okay, this is interesting. And check this out. This is an abandoned freighter. The thing's basically out of the water. There's a bunch of boats around it. That's pretty interesting. Oh, it's not abandoned. There's a thing moving. There's a crane moving up top. Oh my gosh, this is sweet. I've never even been out here. This is totally on its own land. I think that's a farming field. They got their own sustainable farm system out here. Wow, they got a whole shipping center and everything. This is awesome. And then they use the old containers to block the waves and everything. And then they got silos to load up the freighters and everything with grain. This is awesome. All right, let's pull in through here. Let's check it out in the middle. Bunch of trash and stuff over there. Okay, we don't need to be over there. This is interesting. There's a whole factory around the island. Smoker market. Okay, they must be selling smoked meats or something. Pretty interesting. Well, guys, I think we're going to head on back. We're going to go test out the helicopter to end out the day. End out the weekend for Labor Day weekend. It was awesome. We had a lot of fun, but we're not done yet. Let's head back, grab the helicopter, and do a little bit more exploring before we end off today's video. All right, we're pulling back in, boys. Let's dock the boat up, and then we'll jump in the helicopter. But it was a successful run back from that cool meat market, I guess you could say. That was actually pretty sweet. So they're probably selling a bunch of stuff on the water. It's like a grocery store on the water. Pretty cool. So anyhow, let's jump in the helicopter. It's already running for us. Look at that thing. All right, here we go. Let's jump in. There we go. We should be ready to lift off. There we go. We're off and away, boys. We're flying away from our weekend on Labor Day. If you guys did enjoy watching all the boating, the off-roading, and then also driving the cool trucks, and you want to see us come back and maybe do some more, drop a thumbs up down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.